battle.
It is always so inspiring to hear the survivor stories and those who never gave up hope. And our next guest is no different. Cindy Canaveri of Milford is a breast and bladder cancer survivor and the founder of the Ribbon Cap Club. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. I'm happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about your story.
Well, in 2005, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, actually a rare form of breast cancer. Only 15% of breast cancers are the kind that I had. And I had just moved to Delaware from Connecticut, and so I really didn't know the healthcare system down here. It was a pretty scary time. And my friend Joan took the train down from Connecticut to take me to my first chemotherapy session. And the doctors told me, you're going to lose your hair. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about this. Chemotherapy is going to make you lose your hair. So Joan went back to Connecticut, and she plays in a tennis league. And she said she couldn't believe it. She walked in to this tennis tournament, didn't know this other woman that was there, and the woman was wearing this really fun cap. It's this cap. This is the cap. And she walked up to the woman and said, and asked where she had purchased this cap, because Joan wanted to get one for me. And the woman said, my daughter made this. Here, took it right off her head.
Oh my.
Handed it to Joan and said, send this to your friend. So a few weeks later, we tracked down who the woman was. Her name is BJ Pagano, and I sent her a thank you for this. And 2 weeks later, I got 8 more caps in the mail.
Oh.
From her daughter in Kentucky. Her daughter made this cap and had been making them for fun. And so she sent me 8 caps and said, please take these to chemotherapy and give them to women who would enjoy them.
Oh my.
And that was 5 years ago, 5 years ago now. And after I started wearing these to chemotherapy, and I mean, I wore this every time, I can't tell you, the patients, the doctors, the nurses love this cap. And when you lose your hair, and I mean every hair, I had no eyebrows, I had no hair on my legs, my arms, you can feel pretty, I really felt I lost my femininity. And then going through chemotherapy makes you very fatigued and you just don't feel well. So when I put this cap on, it actually gave me a reason to do my makeup, to look pretty. And I would wear a shirt that would go with it, as you can see all the different colors. And every time I went, everybody loved the caps.
So out of this, you came up with the Ribbon Cap Club.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, it really wasn't my idea. I have to say that my mother came to me one day and said, you know, I think we could make these caps so you could take them to chemotherapy. And then she said, I actually think we could sell these caps and then we could donate the money. So, and my mother's very crafty. I am not at all, I'm just the face that wears the cap. So she started making them and we took them to, I took them to chemotherapy. And then one thing led to another. Other people and other organizations asked me for them. And one of those was Misha Seto. She owns the Blooming Boutique stores at the beach. And she has 4 stores. And she
There she is right there.
Yes, and she said, I would love to sell these caps in my 4 stores. At the time she had 1 and now she's grown. And she has been such an inspiration to me. She's really helped me through the business of this.
So the proceeds now go?
The proceeds now are donated to organizations that are much bigger than mine who help people with cancer. The American Cancer Society, it goes to the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, the Cancer Support Community, those organizations. The lion's share, I would say, goes to the American Cancer Society.
And how much do you think you've raised so far?
In 5 years. Through sales of caps, I'm very excited to say, as well as other things that the Ribbon Cap Club has been involved in, we've been able to give away about $50,000.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes. I'm very proud.
And we have the quilt here. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, this has become a community affair, the Ribbon Cap Club. Not only do we do ribbon caps, but a woman from Harrington, her name is Donna Dickinson, and she is the most amazing quilter, as you could see. Donna has come to me and said, I'd like to donate my quilts to raise money. And we did this several times for Relay for Life of Milford. And we made quite a few dollars that we were able to donate. And from there, Donna now makes smaller quilts that I will take out to different places and sell. She donates 20% to cancer organizations.